Breaking headlines. You're watching ESN. Today, Spain has experienced a significant disruption in its communication infrastructure with major phone networks, including Movistar, Orange, Vodafone, Digimobile, Telefonica, and O2 going down. The outage affected emergency services as well, notably the 112 call centers. In a multitude of regions, callers faced abrupt disconnections, necessitating emergency operators to return calls manually, while some regions, like Aragon, managed to restore services using alternative numbers. Others continued to grapple with the disruption. Telefonica attributed the issue to recent network upgrades and is actively working on a resolution. This incident follows a series of infrastructure failures in Spain, including a massive power outage in early May and late April that affected both Spain and Portugal. The April blackout, linked to a rare atmospheric phenomenon, has previously halted transport and shut down critical infrastructure. The reoccurrence of such events has raised public concerns about the stability and resilience of Spain's vital services. Authorities are under pressure to investigate and implement measures to prevent future occurrences. From Space.com and Science Alert, a mysteriously perfect sphere has been spotted in deep space, and it's massive, folks. Astronomers have identified an unusually perfect sphere object in the Milky Way, named Teleios, derived from the ancient Greek word for perfection. Detected using the Australian Square Kilometre Array Pathfinder, or ASK-AP radio telescope, Teleios appears to be a supernova remnant, likely from a type La supernova. However, its precise distance remains uncertain, estimated between 7,175 and 25,114 light-years away, leading to size estimates ranging from 46 to 157 light-years in diameter. The object's symmetry and lack of expected X-ray emissions challenges the existing models of supernova remnants. One hypothesis suggests it could be a type lax supernova remnant, which doesn't completely destroy the white dwarf star, leaving behind a zombie star. Further observations and studies are needed to understand the nature and origin of this enigmatic structure. What do you think? Dyson sphere or supernova? A chilling new scientific study warns that a 1,000-foot-tall mega-tsunami could threaten three major U.S. regions: Alaska, Hawaii, and the Pacific Northwest. The research reported by the New York Post on May 19, 2025, highlights a mix of natural disasters, underwater landslides, collapsing volcanoes, and subduction zone quakes as possible triggers for such a devastating wave. Hawaii's Big Island, with its steep volcanic cliffs, has experienced massive collapses in the past, launching towering waves across the Pacific. Geological records show that Lanai was once hit by a 1,000-foot-high tsunami roughly 100,000 years ago. Alaska is also at risk due to melting glaciers, destabilizing slopes, which could send millions of tons of rock into the ocean, an event similar to the 1958 Lituya Bay tsunami, which reached 1,700 feet in height. Meanwhile, the Cascadia subduction zone off the Pacific Northwest poses a significant danger. A major quake here could cause coastal land to drop dramatically, creating perfect conditions for a massive tsunami. Scientists urge expanded tsunami preparedness plans and improved early warning systems. The combination of climate change, geological instability, and sea level rise makes the possibility of a mega tsunami not just science fiction, but a real-world threat. In other news, the U.S. Air Force has officially stated that its upcoming F47 fighter jet will have a combat radius exceeding 1,000 nautical miles, marking a significant advancement in aerial warfare capabilities. This sixth-generation aircraft, developed by Boeing, boasts a Stealth plus rating, indicating unprecedented stealth features, with the top speed surpassing Mach 2. The F-47 is designed to outperform its predecessors, such as the F-15EXE. The Air Force plans to procure at least 185 units, matching the size of the current F-22 fleet. Additionally, the F-47 program includes the integration of advanced drone swarms developed by companies like Anduril Industries and General Atomics. These unmanned systems will complement the manned aircraft, enhancing mission flexibility and effectiveness. The F-47 is expected to become operational between 2025 and 2029, reinforcing the U.S. commitment to maintaining air superiority. Air Force, aim high. Check out this technology. CRISPR-edited spider produces glowing red silk. Scientists have successfully used CRISPR gene editing technology to create a spider that produces glowing red silk by inserting specific genes responsible for fluorescence into the spider's DNA. Researchers enabled the production of silk that emits a red glow under certain lighting conditions, and this breakthrough has potential applications in biomedical fields, such as creating biotraceable materials for surgical sutures or developing new types of sensors. The experiment demonstrates the versatility of CRISPR in modifying complex traits in organisms. However, it also prompts discussions about the ethical considerations of genetic modifications and the ecological impact of releasing genetically altered species into the environment. Ongoing studies aim to explore the full range of applications and address potential risks associated with such genetic interventions. It almost looks like the spider's shooting out a lightsaber out its butt. Next article. Mind-controlled cockroach cyborgs. Oh yeah, it's real. Researchers have developed a method to control cockroaches using UV-sensitive helmets, effectively turning them into cyborgs. These helmets, equipped with microcontrollers and light-emitting diodes, stimulate the insect's neural pathways, allowing scientists to direct their movements wirelessly. The primary aim is to utilize these biohybrid systems for search and rescue missions in environments hazardous to humans by navigating through debris and confined spaces. These cyborg cockroaches could assist in locating survivors during disasters. However, the technology also raises ethical concerns regarding the manipulation of living organisms and potential misuse in surveillance or military applications. Further research is ongoing to refine control mechanisms and assess the long-term viability and implications for cyborg cockroaches. The next question is, could these types of helmets be used on humans? Next article. What could possibly go wrong? Unknown bacteria discovered in China's space station. A previously unidentified bacterium named Neolia tiangonensis has been discovered aboard China's Tiangong space station. Collected during cabin swabs by astronauts May of 2023, this microbe exhibits unique survival abilities, including the capacity to break down gelatin as a source of nitrogen and carbon. It also forms protective biofilms under extreme conditions, traits that are rare among known Earth bacteria, while genetically related to Earth-based bacteria, some of which can cause sepsis in immunocompromised individuals. It's unclear whether N. tiangonensis evolved in space or was introduced via contamination. The discovery underscores the importance of continuous microbial monitoring in space habitats to safeguard astronaut health. Researchers are currently evaluating the potential health risks and considering the implications for long-duration space missions. We'll keep you posted. Thank you for watching ESN. Hit the bell for all notifications. Check back daily for new content. Be excellent to each other and be the change you want to see.